Kim Jong-un. Paul Ingram is the executive director of the British American Security Information Council. He joins us now live from London. Hi, Paul. Thanks so much for speaking to us. Hello. The U.S., China, Japan, South Korea, they've all met. We've heard, positive notes coming out of all major leaders here. Are you encouraged?
I am encouraged because what we have here is a relationship that is vastly improved from that we were witnessing 6 months ago. And 6 months ago, we were looking at the possibility of a war and possible nuclear exchange, certainly building up in that direction. Now, I think if there's any truth at all to what Trump has said about the threat, it has reduced a bit.
Okay, I mean, everyone has stated they are all committed to denuclearization here, but is that really just oversimplifying what is going to be a very complex and nuanced negotiating process with all parties involved? We just heard China alluding to some concessions it may want, be it in the South China Sea or on the One China policy. How complicated do you think this could get going forward with all parties involved?
Well, it's incredibly complex, and in that sense, what we're looking at is a situation where there are so many different special interests, so many different countries and people within countries looking to get what they want to get out of this new situation. But let me just repeat, this is a positive improvement to the situation we were in 6 months ago. And that's both positive and negative. It's positive, but it's also uncertain. There's so much lack of clarity. And we have in the White House a president who seems to be able to blow hot and cold at massive extremes. And that's putting everybody in a situation of uncertainty and a lot of people like me making a lot of negative comments about the summit this week for very good, strong reasons, because there's not a great deal of substance to it. But I think substance could follow from these sorts of positive meetings. We need the positive atmospherics first. But yes, you're right. The complexity is enormous. Even if Kim Jong-un were to decide tomorrow to really get rid of his nuclear arsenal, and I have no confidence that he has done, but even if he were, this is a process that takes many years. A report out from Stanford this week suggested it would take at least 10 years, technically, to actually go through the disarmament process. But well before that, we have to have some sense that the North Koreans feel sufficiently comfortable and confident in this new type of relationship to even start the process. I'm not at all convinced that they're anywhere near that position.
Okay, Paul Ingram, thank you so much for that.
Thank you.